More options. It is a bummer time to be a movie fan. The entire structure upon which Hollywood has been built across the decades is full of rotting sexists and molesters, and likely always has been, and now we all have to reckon with it, and reckonings are not fun. Necessary, and hopefully with an eye towards building a better future, but at the moment? Not fun. Add to that the usual problems of sequelitis and the death of the theatrical experience and having to constantly figure out whether film critics are unimportant or too important, and you end up with a whole lot of gloom and doom. And yet the one thing we all seem to agree on at the moment is Armie Hammer. Namely that Armie Hammer is handsome and great and, particularly in Call Me By Your Name, revelatory on screen. He's been the picture of charm during the Call Me By Your Name press tour, a seemingly unending traveling roadshow where Hammer, his co-star Timothée Chalamet, and director Luca Guadagnino take turns relating disarming anecdotes about filming that managed to both satiate the film's rabid gay audience while stopping short of pandering, all while credibly evincing a perpetual Kinsey 3 vibe. And the great thing is that the film he's promoting is actually worth all of the fawning. Based on the novel by Andre Aciman, Call Me By Your Name tells a kind of gay coming-of-age story, with 17-year-old Elio falling deeply and intensely for grad student Oliver, who's staying at Elio's family villa in northern Italy for one summer in the mid-80s. Their attraction to each other is sublimated at first, then confrontational, and ultimately passionate and freeing and intensely their own, in that way that summer romances can be. Guadagnino uses his gifts for creating sensuality out of settings and builds a beautiful realized pocket of time and place for these two to find each other. And Hammer and Chalamet have the kind of on-screen chemistry that is so rare, like static that makes the hair on your arms stand up. And so now, unsurprisingly, Armie Hammer is the darling of the Hollywood media. It turns out he is very good at it. His charming interviews and preternatural ability to wear a sweater better than anyone on earth has ever worn a sweater has made him a perfect fit for magazine profiles and on-camera interviews alike. A scene of him dancing with limbs wide abandoned in Call Me By Your Name caught on as the single greatest promotional item for any film in years, but perhaps the most appealing thing about this press blitz has been Hammer's unabashed love for making movies. Good movies. He's gushed over and over again about the experience of working with Guadagnino and Chalamet and falling in love with both while filming, and falling in love with the film he was making. For more information, please follow the link below the video.